Welcome to a new episode of Beyond Depth. I'm Daniel Reed, and here we ask the questions that sit quietly in your mind. Let me start with something uncomfortable. Why do some people collapse after their first failure, while others rise after falling dozens of times? Why can two people experience the same loss, the same pain, the same circumstances, yet one gives up and the other comes back stronger?
And I'm Dr. Michael Carter, psychologist and human development specialist. Daniel, that question isn't simple because the answer can completely change how someone sees themselves. What you're describing is known in psychology as mental toughness.
Many people think mental toughness means being cold, emotionless, unaffected by anything.
And that's the first misunderstanding. Mental toughness is not cruelty. It's not emotional numbness. It's not pretending pain doesn't exist. It's feeling the pain, but not letting it control you. It's experiencing fear without allowing fear to make your decisions. It's failing without turning failure into your identity.
So it's self-control?
It's deeper than that. It's a combination of emotional regulation, psychological flexibility, and commitment to your goals despite obstacles. A mentally tough person doesn't live in an easy world. They simply know how to face reality as it is, not as they wish it were.
Let's address the big question. Is mental toughness something we're born with? Are some people naturally stronger?
Partially, yes. There are natural temperament differences. Some people are biologically more resilient to stress from a young age. But here's the important part. The larger portion is built. The brain is adaptable. Through what we call neuroplasticity, our repeated thoughts and behaviors literally reshape our neural pathways. In simple terms, mental toughness isn't a fixed trait. It's a muscle.
What about childhood? Does growing up in hardship automatically make someone stronger?
Not automatically. Childhood plays a powerful role. A child who is allowed to fail and learn grows up understanding that mistakes are part of growth. A child punished harshly for every mistake may grow up fearing risk altogether. But here's the hopeful truth. Your past explains you. It does not permanently define you.
That's powerful. So the difference isn't the event, but the interpretation.
Exactly. One person loses a job and says, "I'm worthless." Another loses the same job and says, "Maybe this is a new beginning." Same event, different meaning. And meaning determines resilience.
Can you give us a practical comparison?
Imagine two young professionals rejected from the same job interview. The first goes home and shuts down, repeating, "I'm not good enough." He stops applying. The second asks, "What skill am I missing?" and starts learning. A year later, the first is stuck. The second has transformed. The difference wasn't intelligence, it was response.
Let's talk about pressure.
Does pressure break people or build them? It depends on how it's handled. Moderate stress combined with awareness and support strengthens resilience. Overwhelming stress without tools can damage confidence. Mental toughness isn't about enduring everything alone. It's about responding wisely and knowing when to seek support.
Now let's move to something practical. If someone listening right now wants to build mental toughness, where do they start?
I'll share 6 practical exercises. First, gradual exposure to fear. Choose a small fear and face it step by step. Courage grows progressively. Second, control your inner dialogue. Notice how you speak to yourself. Replace "I'm a failure" with "I'm learning." Third, practice tolerating discomfort. Don't escape every uncomfortable feeling. Stay with a difficult task 10 minutes longer than you want to. Fourth, write the lessons of failure. After every setback, write 3 things you learned. Turn pain into knowledge. Fifth, build daily discipline. Do one difficult thing every day, even if it's small. Discipline builds self-respect. Sixth, reframe adversity. Ask yourself during hardship, what can this teach me? How might this serve me 1 year from now?
So mental toughness isn't one heroic moment, it's repeated small decisions.
Exactly. Waking up when you don't feel like it, continuing when you're tired, trying again after you fall. Those quiet moments build strong individuals.
Let me ask something philosophical. Does life get easier over time?
Life doesn't promise ease. Challenges don't disappear, they evolve. What truly changes is you. As you grow stronger, what once broke your heart becomes a lesson.
So maybe the real question isn't why is life hard, but how do we become stronger than the hardship?
Yes, strength isn't the absence of pain, it's the ability to continue despite it. And mental toughness is not a rare gift given to a few. It's a skill anyone can develop.
If you had to leave our listeners with one message,
Don't wait to feel strong before you act. Act, and strength will follow. Action builds confidence. Confidence builds resilience. Resilience builds a different life.
let's return to the opening question. Why do some people collapse after their first failure, while others rise after falling dozens of times? Maybe because some see falling as the end, while others see it as part of the journey.
And maybe because no one told them that strength is built, not granted.
As we close this episode, remember, mental toughness doesn't mean becoming emotionless. It means feeling deeply, hurting honestly, and choosing to continue anyway. If your psychological strength can be built, what excuse is stopping you from starting today?